We begin this morning with another tragic weekend in the capital city. 2 people shot and killed Saturday. 3 people the victims of gunshot wounds on Sunday. And 12 News reporter Erica Ritchie is joining us live in Providence. Erica, city leaders say they're trying to do their best to offer some solutions here.
That's right. So, Danielle, it was just about a week ago we told you about the president of the Providence City Council issuing a return call for community policing. He was saying as the number of cops in the neighborhoods increase, the violence on the city's crime stats decreases. This weekend, on the heels of 5 more shootings, the mayor weighed in. His take a little different.
There is no correlation between the number of officers and the number of crime.
Providence Mayor Jorge Elorza using the latest crime stats to defend the size of his police force, about 400, with a third eligible for retirement. Crimes like robberies and assaults are down from last year, and over the last 5 years, all violent crimes have seen a decrease with the exception of homicides.
We have less officers now and we have less crime, but then there's also the perception of crime, and perception is reality, and perception matters a great deal.
Then there's reality itself. The city's homicide rate now up to 15 for 2021. The 2 most recent shooting deaths happening around 2 a.m. Saturday outside Fuego Lounge. Less than 24 hours later, 3 more people were shot outside of a home on Manton Avenue.
What I hear in the community is that they want to see more officers. They want to see more officers, or when they make a call for an officer, that officer comes sooner rather than later. And for all of those things, the quality of life things, and for that sense of safety, it's important to have more officers.
49 new cadets are set to graduate from the police academy in November, and the city council included money in the budget for another class after that.
We're very happy that the city council is taking a step forward in terms of making it a public conversation, which it should be. And the state of Rhode Island, as governor, we've offered the cities, whatever help we can.
We'll take the support if it's offered in good faith from anyone.
We stand ready to help.
And Mayor Elorza says that the state police have offered to send troopers to help police the city's streets. He says that's something he'll let the chiefs of both departments work out. But the mayor went on to say that the policing can only go so far as the information leads them. Now, coming up at 6:30, we're going to talk about why the lack of it could be perpetuating this cycle of violence. I'll join me right back here 30 minutes from now. That's the latest live in Providence. Erica Ritchie, 12 News.
Top story this morning, another 5 people shot over the weekend in Providence. 2 of them were killed. And now Mayor Elorza is telling 12 News it's a trend that's happening in cities across the country. He says he's committed to making people feel safe in Providence. Stand by. Reporter Erica Ritchie tracking the latest for us live this morning.
And guys, that commitment, he says, has 2 main components. First is prevention through community programs. The second is response through a larger police force. But the mayor went on to say that there's a third leg to this stool, and it has to do with the victims themselves. So let's go ahead and take a look at these most recent acts of violence here in this city when 2 men from Boston in their late 20s were shot and killed outside Fuego Lounge around 2 a.m. Saturday. They became the city's 14th and 15th murder victims. Then 3 more people were shot outside a home on Manton Avenue less than 24 hours later. So far, no one's been taken into custody in either shooting or in the 2 shootings and 2 stabbings of last weekend that killed an innocent bystander. Mayor Jorge Elorza citing one of the problems with making arrests is oftentimes the unwillingness of the victims or those associated with them to share information with police about what happened. Instead, the mayor indicates that some of the violence we're seeing is retaliation.
This idea of taking matters into your own hands, that only leads to more violence, a cycle of violence, doesn't help anyone. Please give us that information, let the detectives do their job, and hold everyone responsible, accountable.
And the mayor says that he does plan to attend a special meeting tomorrow night scheduled by the city council in Providence here to address this most recent uptick in violence. 12 News plans to be there as well, and we'll bring you the latest from that meeting both on air and online. For now, live in Providence, Erica Ritchie, 12 News.